Hi, you're watching Elle Online. I'm Norah Jones, and you can listen to my new album, The Fall.
Did you do it intentionally or was it natural?
It was a natural progression, but I mean, I definitely was sort of excited to try something different, work with different people, try to get some new sounds going. I was excited to try that.
How was the team put together, or the new musicians? I mean, it's completely, not completely, but almost completely different people that you work with.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I've been playing with a lot of the same people for the last 6-7 years, even outside of my band, which I've been with for a long time. You know, all the extra people I always play with, we're all kind of in the same music scene. And I think I just was excited to get out of my little scene for a minute and just check out what else I could try with different people. So I had a few musicians I really wanted to play with, but beyond that, I didn't really know who to hire. So my main thing was finding the right producer to help me kind of get what I wanted. And so I found Jakir by looking at one of my favorite Tom Waits records and seeing who produced it, or who engineered it. So that's how it worked.
Having Jakir King, was it surprising, or did he bring in a lot of new sounds to it?
Yeah, I mean, he really helped me just find things that I wouldn't have normally found. It was important to have someone with a different perspective so that I could have different ideas brought to me, but not somebody who was gonna like put me in their mold necessarily, you know. A lot of producers have their own sound and they just sort of fit you into their thing. So it needed to be a real collaboration. And he's great, he was easygoing, but he had a lot of good ideas and he hired a lot of interesting people.
And could you tell me about the title, The Fall?
The Fall? Well, it's coming out in the fall, and fall or autumn is my favorite season. And I thought it was an interesting title because it could be a lot of different things. It doesn't necessarily mean the season, but there's a few lyrics that sort of talk about stuff that would relate to the title. And yeah, I wrote a lot of the stuff in the last fall, so. But it's not necessarily seasonal, it's just, it can be whatever you want it to be.
Yeah, the country, it was less country, is it?
Yeah, it's a less country. I didn't want it to be too country because I love country music and I tend to sort of go in that direction. It's very easy for me to go in a country direction. So, you know, guitar driven. They can sound more like country rock, but I didn't want them to sound like that.
So, like, what did you do to make it not sound?
Well, I realized that the way I play guitar, I use a lot of hammer-ons, and it sounds very country when you do that, so I tried to take some of those out, and some of it was to do with the way I was singing, because I just have a tendency to go that way. I mean, I'm from Texas, and it just all happens. So I try to pronounce a few things a little less twangy, so it kind of worked. There's still a little bit in there, but not so much.
And also living in New York for a long time, too.
I don't know. I love country music, and I listen to it a lot, and I mean, I'm excited to make a real country album someday. I think that would be fun. So I just didn't want to do it on this one.
Your schedule, like what's going to happen from now?
Well, we're going to do some promotion all fall, and I guess in the new year we're going to start doing a little bit of touring. So I don't know when we'll make it for the tour in Japan, but we're definitely gonna do it this time.